Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 167 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. Let us find our opponent. We're sitting at 1698. All right, we find a 1846 playing the English. We're gonna go e5. So it's like a reverse Sicilian. Against these, I kind of just like to play this kind of style. So it looks like they want to fianchetto here. Just completely fine. Now I'm kind of debating on whether I want to go like this, because I'm kind of thinking maybe we want to try and go for an attack over here eventually, but maybe we just keep it simple, play like this. So it's almost like a King's Indian setup, but I've already played e5. He's not threatening to take, so we can go here. He plays that move, or he or she. I'm thinking we just play d6 and then play with these dark squares here, or have a nice little dark squared complex, because we're gonna want to get the bishop out eventually. Maybe even do this and then try to fight his light squared bishop. Okay, knight there. So I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do with the knight here. I'm assuming he just didn't want to block in his bishop, maybe? Not sure. Let's go ahead and castle. At some point, he might play that. No, he goes there. Interesting. Just opening up the bishop. He probably wants to fight for this bishop as well. So if I go here, is there any downfall? Not that I really see. I mean, if this ever opens up, this pawn would be undefended. He could play queen to b3. Maybe I should have thought about that a little bit more. Interesting. Let's put the knight on c6. It looks like he's almost not going to castle kingside, but I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. Now we're going to go here. He's probably going to play king to h2. So if I go queen to d7, is there anything he can hit me with? I don't think so. Let's go here. We're threatening the pawn. He has to play king here to protect. So I could sack the knight and open up the king, but I don't think there is any reason to do that. Not even remotely close. Takes here, and there's nothing. So how do I want to go forward though? Here and maybe f5. If I go here, he plays this. We get this square. He takes, I take. Looks pretty decent. And the other plan behind knight to h5 is obviously to play f5. Because we want to open up this rook is my idea. I'm trying to think of a way to get this knight involved. But if I go here, he just takes. It opens up his queen. Doubles my pawns. And he can probably just come here. And I also like that this bishop is blocked off. And if I go here and trade, then he can push and open up this diagonal. So I'm wondering if they play g4, if I can take. Okay, there it is. It's on the board. Now, I don't know if I can sacrifice. I don't think we have enough to sacrifice just yet. And if I go here, he has two attackers. I only have one defender. What if I go here and then try to sack in this way? No, I don't think that's good either. I mean, they obviously just calculated something. And I'm assuming that they were calculating if this worked. And I don't think it does. Here takes here. It's not even check. So they can already like move this knight freely. Maybe here. Open up an attack. And we check. Here takes here. King can even just go back and he's safe. There's no threats. So the sacrificing is not on the board. So what else can we do? If I go knight forward, like we just talked about, it opens up the diagonal. It also just loses a pawn. So maybe we go here. If he goes here, then we just go back. Not entirely what I wanted to do. Not even remotely close. But it does open up his king slightly. But we can't really utilize that. So he wants me to take so he can fork me. It's actually a very annoying move. I mean, obviously we don't take. So I think I'm going to play this move. If takes, we take back. And then if here, we go here. And if here, we just simply take. Okay, so yeah, they opt to push. So I guess I go here. Kind of boxing me in. I don't like it. So we're threatening the pawn. They have to protect it. No, they don't. The bishop that has not developed is protecting. Yes, I thought that might happen. So, takes. here is what I'm thinking. It opens up his rook, but I don't think he can really utilize that. Yeah, let's go here. He might take like this. That would lose this pawn. Taking with the rook would not be right, obviously. He might take with this. That just didn't feel the most correct. We do always have to be cautious of this knight. The knight is kind of dangerous here on d5. It's not currently threatening anything, but it does have threats. They're all currently covered, but you never know. They might not be in the future. To be honest, I'd love to move my knight so that I can play c6, but this bishop I think wants to go here, because the knight's not really going to do anything here. It can't go here because of this. You know what I'm saying? If bishop takes, I'm not so sure I want to take this pawn, because after rook to b1, I have to move and then the rook infiltrates. That just does not look very good, especially with the knight here, because then rook takes c7 is a big threat. So we do have to be careful of pawn grabbing, especially where like this side of the board's undeveloped, and we do have a lot of attackers over here. These two are kind of tied up, but if I can get this into the game somehow, and this might be able to take this eventually. Takes with the knight. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pin him, because that was kind of my idea, and now we're threatening this pawn. He'll probably push, but now that he's moved the knight, can potentially go there. Takes. If takes with the knight, that could be annoying. If I take here, he can take the bishop and be threatening this. Don't really want that. Takes. He can take here or here. I don't want to give him this bishop. There's a lot of dark squared weaknesses. Takes. He could do this. So if I go here and he takes, I can take back like this, I guess. So we would just grab a pawn. Is there any other move? I go here, takes. It's the rook. Yeah, that might be an issue. But if here, can't they take? Take, and then come in, and then I'm threatening a fork, and just get in to the position. I think this should be fine. Here, oh, we gotta be very careful. Right. Gotta be very, very careful because of this knight. So maybe we play here, and then let's try to get rid of that knight on d5. That's what I'm thinking. So here, takes. It's kind of a difficult choice. Actually, if I go here and he takes here, maybe I take back with the knight. And then I have double pressure on this pawn. But I also feel like we could potentially be losing out on some tempos. Let's go for this. Let's hop into the center. If takes. We're threatening the pawn. We can also just play c6 now. So after c6, the knight has to go back. Just kind of the idea. It also stops any b7 pawn hanging. I think he will take the bishop. Probably a good move. Okay, so he does take the bishop. If I go here, he's going to push. Where does this go? That's a little bit scary. Here. Do we have a way of protecting it after this? Yeah, it should be fine going to here. Let's go ahead and take. What am I talking about? He can't play this. And just take back. So I'm looking to take. I have to take with this knight, don't I? If I want to be pressuring. Oh, he's getting rid of that. Wow. I mean, we're gonna take with this knight, obviously. Okay, so we can't play that. So we have a big problem here, don't we? This pawn can be a nuisance. My king's not feeling very, very pleasant right now. If I go here, he takes. Can we just go here? If I go here, then he just goes here, and he's gonna get in, isn't he? Okay, wow. My king is trapped in a box, and I don't know how to really stop it. If I play this, he can take. We're in a lot of trouble. I didn't even realize. So if I move the rook to go here, I can't even go here because this is gonna lead to mate. Here, maybe we're in time. Here, king here, check here. He can't check on the back rank because the knight covers. Or can block, I should say. But if I don't do anything, we're gonna get in some trouble. I don't really feel like sacrificing here. I think we can play this. Obviously, this is not what I want to do, but I highly underestimated that pawn being there. We have way too many dark squared weaknesses. So my opponent plays bishop to e3. I can't take the pawn. He goes here. I mean, I could, but I don't think we should. Need to get rid of that bishop, or that pawn ASAP. Maybe knight back. So I'm thinking knight here to go here, and then just try to pressure. But he's probably just going to play here. I think I'm gonna do it though. No, he's going for this. Maybe that's fine. That's way too many pawns to be rolling down though. Yeah, we go here. That's the idea. Rook f3. I go here, this, and my bishop's lost. Is it not? I mean, I guess I can play h4 here. I don't want to play h4. I really need to keep my king safe. Opening anything up, especially with this being cut off, is very dangerous right now. Also, if I had taken that pawn, they probably could have played this and then the bishop's trapped. So it could reroute, but very scary stuff. Now they have e5. They can take on b7 after that because I have to respond to this. I don't really want to allow that. I guess I could take, but here, I don't think it's worth trying to hold on to the pawn. If he goes here, I take. If he takes, then, I mean, I can just trade queens, and then I think the attack's a little died off on his end. We are up on the clock by almost double their time, so, I mean, we're playing 15-10, so you get increment, but I know once I start reaching low time, I start to make a little bit more mistakes. They're definitely calculating something like this. They have to be, right? Now, if they go here and I play this, can he sack? I don't know. I'm so scared of this. Like, this pawn is a monster. And he's going to be able to go here, probably? I'm going to go here. If I can get rid of that dark squared bishop. I don't know. Minute 30. Queen there. Yeah, that's a good move. Go here. We can never push because there's this. I don't know. I might have to run my king this way. He's also setting stuff up like this. Maybe this f-pawn could be okay for me, but not currently. His king is also in a cage. Yes, he wants to trade. So if I take, he takes, he's immediately threatening this. So we don't want to do that. Here takes, where are we going? From there, here, he goes here, we can then take. Okay, let's go here. We can take after he recaptures. If he recaptures, we can take the pawn. No, we cannot. We have to go here. I go here, he goes here. Then I offer trade. Correct? They're up a pawn. Probably about to be up 2 pawns. They're under a minute. Yeah, he pushes. So he's threatening this. I mean, obviously we take. Take, open this up. Then we're going to push. Yeah, I mean, let's go here. We're going to try and make sure that he can't win another pawn. Then maybe we just double up. I think speed's going to be the key here because they're down to 36 seconds. They're going to try and think on my time, I'm assuming. This is also a free pawn, but I really want to allow their pawn to push. Yeah, he goes here just to protect. I can play here. Yeah, let's come on in. Let's infiltrate. So we're threatening the pawn. We just want this. This is what I want. What about this? Yeah. Yeah, I blundered. Oops. So if I play here, this, what about sacks here? Do we just have to give up the rook? I know I just said that. Yeah, wow. So if I play here, takes. Here, here. There's no way to stop that, is there? Takes, takes. I just have to give up the rook. It is what it is. Yeah, there you go. See, let's just play quick. Let's go here. They should be able to win this with, even without, oh my gosh. Offers a queen trade? No. Let's take. Bishop there. So I just need to make them think. They can take, I'll take, and we're threatening. We're not threatening anything. Go check. Offers queen trade. We don't want the queen trade. Let's go here. I mean, that just loses the game too. I have to run. Cannot accept. 10 seconds. He's trying for a queen trade real bad. Checks here. Let's go here to stop. He can force a trade. Yeah, and now we're just lost. I mean, we were already lost, but you know what I'm saying. So it takes, he's threatening mate. Probably here. I'll go back. He can just cut me off. Oh, double. Here, here, here. No. Here. Oh, I have to go here, don't I? Wait, is it just mate? It's just mate. GG's. Oh, okay, okay. Let's find a second opponent. Okay, we find our second guy. We get the black pieces. Someone from Iran. Cairo Khan. I really felt like I had pretty good position in that second, or in that first game there. Near the start, obviously, not near the end. I got myself into a lot of trouble. So he plays an early bishop there. I think I'm still gonna go here. Try for the same kind of setup. Go here, here. Now he kicks me away. See, I want my bishop here, but I know he's gonna go like this. I kinda wanna play queen here to attack the pawn when he does. Go ahead and castle. Develops the knight. Assuming to go there. No. That's a very interesting reroute. So I'm going to play rook to c8. This is just a very common move. And then I want to go for this. And the point is, if I go here and he pushes this pawn, then that will fall. I'm really not sure what he was trying to accomplish there. Okay, so he goes rook over. Interesting move. He wants to push, maybe? Would force me back. Let's go here. What? Okay. Not really so sure what he was thinking with that move, but by all means. He goes there. Very interesting to me. I'm going to play a5. He's probably going to play this. He wants to remove my knight. If I go here and he takes, his bishop's trapped. Or his rook's trapped. After takes, he has 0 squares. Yeah, so the rook's got to move. The rook wanted to move anyways. I'm going to take. He might take with the rook. I was thinking he was going to double his pawns, but no. No, he's going here. Then this. That's what he wants. It's not what he gets. So after rook here, I'm going to play e5. Okay, so he goes there. That's an interesting move. So if I play this, this happens. I don't want to play this anymore because that happens. Opens everything up. Here, here. Then we have to trade bishops. But his king's looking a little bit weak if that happens. Here, here, takes. This can be taken. Takes, check. He can just block. I mean, it gets my queen to an active square, but maybe I should focus more on this side of the board here. So if I go here and he pushes, takes. Wait, so here, here, here. Here, knight's got to move. If I go here and takes. I have an isolated pawn. Knight's fine. And I have this open file. That seems decent. But if he's going to move and try to trade, I think. Come in. Here, takes. Queen comes in, attacking. Also, he doesn't have to take. If I take, he takes. Opens up this file for him, so I probably don't want to take. So maybe b4 was not a good move. Oh, he kicks me away anyways. Takes. I feel like that wasn't really a great move, but I also don't think I can take advantage of it here. Let's just drop back. There's a fork here. There's no way to take advantage of it. Queen takes. I mean, I'm thinking this just to try and open up this rook file, but then this becomes very weak. It's also protected. If I play this, he can just go here, and then that's just annoying. That's free. I mean, I'm honestly having a hard time coming up with a plan here. This doesn't look too bad, just to try and push. Okay, he finally goes there. So if I go here, he's gonna take. I take. Or here. I could go here and takes, but it doesn't really appeal to me. I'm being totally honest. So if I go here and he pushes, takes, I can take back. I gotta go this way so that the bishop protects. Because I don't really want... Maybe I do want to take like that, actually. Not quite sure what he's trying to do here. Let's go ahead and push. We have 2 attackers. If he takes, we can either take like this, or with the rook. And if he does that, we'll take... If I take here, he takes. Both of these are hit here. I have to go like this, I think. I didn't actually mean to do that, but it is what it is. Queen takes, and he's just up a pawn, so that's cool. I need to stop holding pieces over top of a square if I don't plan to drop it, because I keep doing that. My opponent has disconnected. Hopefully he joins back. He's probably winning, so he should want to join back, but some people's internet, you know, is not the best. So it looks like my opponent had abandoned the game. So, I mean, I'll take the free elo, but that's unfortunate. Let's take a quick look at this first game. So my opponent played with an 83.5 and I played with a 75.6. So we basically got to this position out of the opening and they striked f4. Taking was the best. And then I went here and our position is slightly better. So I jumped to the center. What was I supposed to do? So apparently I'm not supposed to be afraid of takes and discovered attacks. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's take a look at if he takes first. I'm actually just supposed to go here. He takes, and then I take in the center. Interesting. And there's only one move in this position. I mean, obviously. I go here, then they infiltrate, and it's saying that my position is around +1. It's very interesting. However, we do not do that. We take here after they make a mistake. I'm supposed to take with the pawn, attacking this, offering a trade. Then they give a check. Okay, so I'm actually winning here, but I do this because I thought that I needed to move. I was scared of this and this. So what was I supposed to actually do? Just queen back to attack because I have this. So then he can't play that. He's supposed to protect with the queen. I feel like I'm walking on fire here. And then I play knight back, allowing this. And they're just completely winning after I did that. Then this is a huge mistake because they have this move. So nothing really to look after that. My performance elo was 1850 versus their 2000. Let us take a look at the second game here, which my opponent had abandoned, which unfortunately happens to some of us. I played with a 90.6% accuracy. They played with a 93.9. They had a slight edge on me. And yeah, I mean, this is all Caro-Kann stuff. These aren't the best moves, but I'm not playing it horribly. Taking was not great. So yeah, I mean, f5, hold the knight, try to open up some pieces, and we're a little bit better here. Every time that I play an f-pawn move, it's not a good move. So like, I don't know, I'm just so scared. And then we go here, and then we play b4. They kick me away. I go back. Where should I have went? Trade the bishop. Inaccurate. Should have went here. And I realized that afterwards. And then I push, which is not good. Should have just kept rerouting. Yeah, because the knight didn't belong over here doing nothing. And then I take, which is inaccurate because it's just a free pawn. So my opponent would be up a pawn, and he has 2 pass pawns, and this is going to be very hard to deal with. I feel for my opponent for disconnecting. But on the bright side, it gets me back to 1700. We had a 2150 performance elo versus his 2300. If you enjoyed the video today, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, all that great stuff. I'll see you tomorrow.